It is actually what he's doing. And they're like, no, he's getting hammered. And she's like, no, that really isn't what he's doing. He's pretending to be elves with his friends. Like that's just what they like. It's
Oh,
it is what it is.
yeah,
That was great.
amazing.
Are we ready to put our faces up, folks?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. All right. Good morning, folks. My name is Judd, he, him, and we are here to get back to Mythic Bastionland. We've been gone for 2 weeks. We had to take a week off for Labor Day weekend, and when we last. Wait a minute, rewind. I'm jumping in. I'm too excited. Too excited to play. It's a good place to be. We are on the actual PlayStation, the Twitch stream channel, and all of the money from subscriptions and whatever couple of bucks we make from this stuff goes to a charity for Palestinian children. So I just wanted you all to know that. And I'm here with my good friends Jay and Thomas. We should work on this intro. Like this should be.
You are better than me because I have to write it all down because I know I'm not going to remember once I turn everything on. And so, no, you're better than me.
All right.
You got it.
Is there any? Thank you, Jay. Thank you. I appreciate your. Jay, is there anything you want to talk about that's going on out in the real world before we start playing?
No, I had too much of a 3-day weekend vacation, so my brain, I'm still gone. So I'm glad this is the first real thing I'm gonna get back into. And so, in fact, I'm trying to remember. I know we had this bravado frat night thing going, and I'm trying to get that back on because that was funny. A way different vibe than our first trilogy.
Oh yeah.
So,
These were young knights with swagger. Absolutely. Thomas, anything you want to let the world know before we start knighting?
No. I'm also recovering from the weekend. I'm also here to start slow. Cool. I'm excited to get into it.
Awesome. When we last left our knights, they were in a part of the map where there used to be a mountain, because that's the kind of stuff that happens in Mythic Bastionland. Where I'm honestly glad this isn't like Jay's character made a joke about the lore last game that I really loved, where he was like, "There used to be a mountain here. What are they talking about?" Which I love because, like, obviously Jay was there playing the character who scaled the mountain. But I'm glad that this isn't something that I'm like trying to explain to you all. That's like pre-written lore, because it would be a lot, even just after we're at this is our fifth session.
Yeah, fifth session.
So we have come back to the realm in a new age, and in the previous age there was a mountain here, but it was a kind of a mythical. It was a mythical mountain that legendary knights in a previous age had scaled. One said he was worthy, and one said she was not, and the mountain faded away. And so now this is the land. This is like the High Lord's kind of farmlands, kind of very, very fertile, beautiful lands where a lot of the food from the realm is growing. And when we last saw our very young, swaggerish knights, they had found there is a group, an armed group of scholars called the Order that was taking food from farmers, and that is that's where we were. They're seizing supplies. There's a there's a frightened draft horse that's bolting. It's definitely probably gonna hurt someone if someone doesn't do something. The horse is bolting and frothing at the mouth. And there's a fight about to break out over the food. The farmers do not want to give the food to the order. They're scholar knights, but they're not really knights. They're clearly not. They're all dressed the same. They're not like your knights, right? Your knights are all kind of individualistic, and have powers from various sources. And these folks are very, they've all got the same shield and the same sword and the same armor on. I think they might be what people think of when they think of almost a more modern army. And the knights that you all represent are kind of something else, something more mythical and strange and esoteric. So not that these folks aren't esoteric. I think they're that too. So yeah, there's 5 of them, and they are stealing from farmers. And let's get back and just talk about our characters. Who are these young knights who we are seeing?
Yeah.
Thomas,
I'm playing Valamonte, who's the Horde Knight. He and Kelvin have come from the West, I think, where they defeated the Ogre, and that's their big calling card. That's why they keep telling people, I mean, we're new here, but we're not new, right? We've done stuff. I hope you've heard of the stuff that we've done. If you haven't, we'll tell you. That's the kind of attitude we're bringing. There was a bunch of blacksmiths that approached us and told us that this order was forcing them to labor to make weapons. And I think one of the blacksmiths suggested that members of the order would consider themselves better than the 2 of us. And we did bait them into saying that, because that's exactly the kind of thing that would force us to stop our quest for the wolves and make a slight detour to figure out who these guys are and why, and how dare they think that they're better than us, even though they probably are.
Whoa! Check yourself there, Valamonte. What is happening?
There's like 6 of them or something like that. So I just
we brought some knights with us though, right? Because
that's true. Yeah.
Right, we've you had that duel early on, right?
Yeah. We've got what are their names, Judd? We have 3 of them.
Yeah, they were seeking the child. So we've got 3 knights who are seeking a mythical child who has been born into the land. And we dueled. Valamonte dueled their best, and so you all have Felix, Gornig, and Taylor, and they've got a couple of Red Maw wolves with them. I think they ride the Red Maw wolves, is what we kind of realized, and you have taken them from their holy quest to go hunt wolves, because that's the kind of knights you are.
Not just wolves. They were like, we'll come on your quest to defeat the wolves, the elves, and one more. Like it was
like the lich or something, right? Was it a lich?
Yeah. It was a lich. Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna clean this. We're gonna wipe the slate clean on this kingdom.
That's right.
That's the kind of luster we had. And I think we said once we defeat the wolves, we would go to the High Lord's Keep and introduce ourselves with that. But who knows? Maybe this order is enough. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, love it. Jay, who are you playing tonight?
I'm playing Kelvin, the Vulture Knight. Who's got some pretty neat abilities, including his armor and this black axe, and nice. If I'm stuttering, it's because I've been trying to translate my chicken scratch into something legible. onto this index card, so I have all my stuff. I thought there was something about my mount, and I'm trying to, because I named it Dusk, but I think it's a regular mount.
Mine is a
They
panther.
almost all have descriptors, right? Of some
Right.
kind.
Yeah. I think I said mine is a panther, but I can't remember if you said something weird about yours.
So, what I usually do for notes nowadays is I have a whiteboard next to my computer, and I write on the whiteboard and then take a picture of it. So, there should be, hypothetically, somewhere in my phone that I'm looking at now. No, that's from the previous game. That's from a totally different game. I don't have those notes. So yeah, I think we'll figure it out. We also have the last game recorded, so at worst we'll be like, oh yeah, Kelvin's name was not what we thought it was, but that's fine. I don't, names in old nightly tasks get mixed up all the time. So maybe
That's right. Every day.
Maybe Kelvin just had more than one name. It's a mystery. Who the heck knows? Maybe the Vulture Knight had more than one name. Cool. Young Kelvin, young Valmonte, with their Seeker Knights, Feliz, Gornig, and Taylor.
Yes, Feliz. I have him written down here.
Definitely, because I remember writing down some stuff. I made some rolls on Feliz, Gornig, and Taylor. Oh, I've got to have that. I must have taken a picture of that somewhere. Anyway, I'll find it. I'll find my notes. They're here somewhere. What are we doing about these? About this, the order taking stuff from farmers. There they are. Kelwyn is what I have, not Kelvin. Kelwynn.
Yep, that's what I have. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And then I went to an inspiration table on Mythic Bastion in the Mythic Bastionland book, and I just rolled up something on Feliz, Gornig, and Taylor, right? So right. I have that Feliz is rash, which makes sense because he's the one who jumped to that was nice that the table was like, yeah, I'll back up what's already happened in the game. He's rash. I was like, oh, thank you, random thing. Gornig is kind of melancholic, and Taylor is righteous. And then I also rolled up relationships between them. And so like Feliz and Gornig are a little distant. Gornig and Taylor are harmonious, which I liked. But Feliz and Taylor are hateful. Like there's something brewing there. And I think like when you travel with people, you realize things about them, right? And so you know that like there are you probably had moments where you're worried they were gonna fight each other.
I think Kelwyn and Taylor actually had a conversation, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely did. You like woke up kind of before everybody and talked about it with her. Yeah. I don't think it went great, as I recall. Like I don't think you found, I think feelings were communicated, but I'm not sure you found a common ground and things are going to be great.
Right.
Awesome. I think Feliz, Gornig, and I think Feliz growls something, and I think and Taylor's probably with them, and you can see like they're about to like, kick their wolves, their wolf steeds, and ride into this order and stop them.
That's not where I thought they were going.
Yeah. But I think they also like kind of look to you both because they lost a duel and they have to follow you. So like that's the deal.
Yeah. I'm gonna look to Kelvin. What are you thinking? Do you want to like I feel like we're still in the talking stage of this encounter. I feel like we're
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Because once you start swinging and cutting and killing, you can't undo that. So
yeah.
we start with the easy
That-
stuff.
That is true.
Maybe
That's true.
maybe we can broker some peace, pick up a couple of new knights, get back on our quest.
Yes. We would love to recruit someone like
That's the cost.
So it has definitely become a joke, but here's the thing. Like this game totally has support for like kind of warband play. So like if you end up with a small army,
All right.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like if, you've got 3. If you pick
All right.
these folks up and you have 5 more, in this kind of world, that's a pretty hefty group of people. Like that's a pretty big war band, or maybe even a couple of war bands. So
I like it.
So
We're
Judd,
good.
how many of these secret knights are in front of us? If I remember, it's something like 4 to 6. Or something.
I'm sorry. Are you asking about the Seekers or the Order?
Oh, sorry, the Order.
Yeah. The Order is 5.
There are
Okay.
5 of them. Okay, 5 of them, 5 of us. That's okay. Seems the odds are fine. I think I'd like to ride up, and I know there's something with the horse and things like that. I'm just gonna ignore that for now, and I'm gonna raise my hand and say, hello, knights. We would have your hospitality and conversation for a minute. Just us, we haven't seen other knights for a long time and would like to speak to you about these lands or something like that.
You say this, and it cuts through the yelling and the screaming and the horse neighing, and I think like he's got his sword in his scabbard in his hand, but it's not out yet, right?
Yeah.
The shield is still on his back. They've got these kind of long tower shields that are rounded and then like taper off into a point, and he turns to you and says, "We are scholar knights of the Order."
I haven't heard of this order. What are you in order of?
Yeah, I think this is a good time for them to say their own poetry, right?
Nice.
They say they were 6 in the circle, no first among them, each knight and scholar, master and student.
Oh.
We are the future of knighthood. This is where it is going. We need not be dependent on seers who give away their humanity. We can seek them out when we need to. They are learned about some things, but we need to be scholars of our own. We need to be learning on our own in our own training. I mean, yeah.
And what knowledge is it that you're seeking here? And I gesture at this horse, right? I'm just like, what's going on? Like, yeah.
Oh, good. Nice. Yeah.
The Order needs to eat. These farmers are not giving us our due. And the farmer says, like, they won't even tell me their name. Well, what kind of knight is this? They weren't even sent by the High Lord.
Where are you knights from? We're
All
also
over.
new here.
We are from all over.
Of course, of course. Now, it seems that you're relying on the hospitality of these farmers here, and they're not giving you the hospitality you deserve. Is that correct?
Yeah. They nod, but they're also like fanning out, right? Like they're like, we're talking, but we see where this is going, and we're not schmucks.
I raise my hand and I like,
yeah.
Instead, why don't we offer you some of our hospitality? We have some food. We've been traveling. Why don't we all sit down together for a minute?
Yeah. I think let's make a spirit check on that.
Okay. I do not have high hopes for this. Oh, I have a 13 and I rolled a 14, so that's just missed.
All right.
Yep. I have a 13 also, so that could have been me.
Yeah. I think they say that is a kind offer, Sir Knight, but we are in the middle of our labor. This food is necessary to the order's safety. Why don't you help us gather this food, and we will all feast together?
Have you sent a delegation? Have you been represented with the High Lord?
No.
How about we help you with this food and this task before you? We are on our way to the High Lord. You can send a couple of your knights with us to represent yourself with the High Lord. This may make other things go smoother. The farmers may be more willing to help you if you are in good standing with the High Lord of this realm. That is, am I incorrect? Is that wrong? Or are you separating from the High Lord and the Seers?
We must hold counsel on. You can see like they're all looking at each other, and there's like an unspoken, like there's a disagreement. Like we must hold counsel.
We will wait.
Yeah. And
can we talk to the farmers while they're holding council?
Yeah. I think they like go to like a nearby, a dry clearing in a boggy willow wood, and they stand in a circle, and hold counsel.
That's too much.
Yeah, like they've got like weird rituals that they do, right?
They've got a process.
You can see that like they're trying to somehow, it's some kind of reaction to the hierarchy of the feudalism that you all live in, but it might not be working yet. Like this is not Judd being like, look at these idiots trying not to be feudal. This is, I think, people like reacting to the feudalism and like, maybe it's working, maybe it's not. But yeah, I think you get a good look. I mean, they've got like really well-made mail, and plate. But I think the thing that would stand out to you is how alike they all are. And yeah, the farmer says, I think the draft horse, while you all were doing this, the draft horse has kind of like hurt someone and run off into the farmlands. So I think like they're bringing a a farmer who was trying to grab the draft horse onto a cart, and he's really hurt. And let's just see how hurt. 1d6. Yeah, he's pretty messed up. I think like he got trampled. He got caught under a big strong draft horse, and so farmers are just like these they're out of their minds.
Maybe. If they were in good standing with the High Lord, how would you treat with them?
Well, then they would be coming at the proper time to take their tithe. They wouldn't be just taking all the food right as we take it off the land.
Leave us something so that we can say that you have left us something, and we'll handle them. And you need to get away from here. It won't be good to be caught in the violence that is inevitable.
Right.
But also understand, if a compromise is struck, there will be knights under the High Lord, and you will have to treat with them in the future. So let's not burn that bridge.
Yes, sir, knights. I don't think we're doing sir. Yes, knights. Thank you for your wisdom. May the seers guide you. And I think they start pushing this cart because the draft horse is gone, right? So like they leave you with some stuff in a wheelbarrow, and then they start pushing this cart back to their their barns and silos.
And then I'll tell our knights.
I am such a suburbanite. I have no idea how effing farming works. I'm just like, I've got like a dozen farm words, and I have no idea.
Just cycling through them.
anyone who knows anything about farming or has studied medieval farming is like, what is happening? I'm like, I don't know. They go put stuff in places where it gets stored. Great. I think they come back, and I think they say we will send one of our order with you. The rest have other business that needs to be done.
Excellent.
If you're not doing us a favor, you're going to have to talk to the High Lord at some point, or he will send a delegation down here for you. You don't want that. Send as many or as little as you like. We're doing you a favor by accompanying them to the High Lord.
Yeah, I think the other four kind of ignore you and get on their huge steeds and head out. And then there's just one left, right? And he says, or they say, I think, what do you know of this realm?
What brought you to this realm?
A need for order.
That's a strange thing. You can't eat order.
And yet you can starve on chaos.
Is that what's
we
been
can go
happening
to the
to
High
you?
Lord's realm. I am happy to go there with you because I believe it will prove me right.
Nah, I think maybe you should go back with your people. I don't want your kind of trouble.
You are scared to be wrong in the face of a true scholar.
No, I'm afraid I'll have to kill you long before we get to the High Lord's realm, and I don't want to do that.
Wow. Jay. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing the man dance.
I need
I don't have-
a spirit roll, Jay. I need a spirit roll.
I need spirit.
So I think let's go over what the spirit
Right,
roll
right,
is.
right.
I think if you succeed, he goes back with his folks, and I think if you fail, I think this escalates to something physical. Does that make sense?
Ooh, I think so. What I was
Is
after
it
is
the opposite? Is physical what you're looking for? Are you trying to like? 'Cause I guess what is your intent here?
yeah. I feel like he's got the wrong attitude, and I feel like we're gonna get to some friction point long before we get there. What I want him to do is to accommodate us a little bit on his attitude, right? I don't wanna have to get into a fight over some nonsense, right? Either you want to go to the High Lord or you don't, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want to fight with you there, right? All the way there. So I want to change his attitude a little bit, right?
All right.
Is what I'm after.
I got you. Yeah. Okay, so if you win, his attitude changes, and if you lose, how about this? This is just about you being to affect his attitude. So
Right.
if you win, he'll tone it down a little bit. And we'll get to the High Lords, I think, in some piece. If you fail, I think he's just going to keep being a dick.
Right.
We'll see how that goes.
Right.
Yeah.
And we'll
No,
all have
I agree.
decisions to make. Okay, cool. Yeah, make that save.
All right, here it is. 1d20. My spirit is 13. Oh, that is terrible.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. So he's going to be a blockhead all the way there.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Hard choices.
Yeah.
Why is it that the rest of the knights in this land, like us, can somehow manage to move through it without coming to blows with the common folk, but you can't? Seems very unorderly of you.
It's not their fault. They are used to a broken system, and change has friction. If they lived in a world,
people.
What's that?
I mean, taking stuff from farmers doesn't feel like change. If anything, it feels like the older story.
We are not Knights Gone Bandit. We are a new way of doing things that needs to be understood. They have not been educated yet. They will be in time.
That's what bandits would say.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
Bandits are not interested in educating anyone or informing anyone or being scholarly in any way.
Jay to Judd. I know we said we're going to the High Lords.
Yeah.
But we got these wolves to deal with first.
Yeah.
And so we're going to take this knight with us to the wolves, then to the High Lord. I'm not
ready to do that.
I'm not being explicit with him. I'm not going to lie to him, but yeah. My assumption is as we pack up to move, we're going to. Everyone else knows we're going to the wolves first, then we'll go to the High Lord. That was our original plan, right? Right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. We'll see what he's made of.
No, I mean, that's the thing, right, Jay? I thought, I just told these farmers that I'm going to handle their problem.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't feel good walking away from this unhandled.
Okay.
You know?
I'm good with that. Yeah.
So I'd like to, if we're going to the High Lord, that feels like one way of handling it. But
Okay.
it doesn't feel like our way either. Like, it doesn't,
right.
What do we, we haven't done our thing before we go to the High Lord. So like it feels like a, you know, what do we want to?
So the other knights, are they going to continue doing what they have been doing
Yeah,
regardless? Go ahead.
Yeah. My assumption was yes. Judd, is that correct? Like that?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, then you're right. Yeah.
Okay. So I think what I'd like to try is to keep talking to this guy, to this, this person, and figure out like like I'm still thinking about like how do I want to fight these five knights, right? Like that's my thing. I just, like we're gonna fight them. Question is, how do I want to do it? It's like I feel the question here, and I thought Jay was going for let's do it one-on-one, and I was like, cool. If you we can do that. That sounds fun. But if that's not what you're going for, then I'd like to I'd like to mess with this night a little bit.
Yeah.
I think,
do you want to make a clarity roll to just kind of take your measure of them?
I mean, what are you gonna give me on a success? You gonna give me a good read on them? Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say. I'll tell you what. I'll say. On a success, I'll say go to page 45 and read their stats.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. That is funny. Yeah. That's funny. Okay. I tell you what. Let me say something to them. Okay. Actually, no. What happens if I fail though? I don't get to do it. That's it, right? Like you're not gonna.
I'm gonna say let's up it a little bit. I'm gonna say on a failure they get like a measure of you.
Yeah, fair enough. And they could the measure will probably be one-on-one. They'd win because I'm getting a sense that their stat blocks, like even the Seeker Knight, like on a raw stat block versus stat block, it's weighted towards them, and I just got lucky with the rolls, right? Like,
right.
So I think we'll keep that in the back pocket. What I want to ask them is like, so you're an order of scholars and knights. Which one of you is the wisest? Is that you?
I love it.
I'm gonna push this. I'm gonna push this as far as I can.
Yeah. He says, or they say. I don't think. I don't think they're very gendered.
Yeah. I mean, I think the wiser down like could be anybody.
Yeah. See, I think he looks sad for you. He says, "Look at how quickly you look for a hierarchy in everything. We are equals.
Nah.
We stood in a circle, and we made a decision together when we had to. We are equals.
And you decided to come with us?
We decided that I would come with you. Yes, that one of our number would come with you.
And it was you.
And it was me.
And you agree with that? And you agree with that decision?
I do.
I don't know. I feel like.
Why did they pick you? There's got to be a reason, correct? It can't be because you're all the same. It must be because you are the best at something, or the worst. If that's how they think, so how I think if that's how they think.
He laughs.
I'm thinking the best.
He laughs and he smiles in like a very condescending way. Like,
yeah.
And he's like, look at yourself. Yeah. You need someone to be over someone else. I came with you because the company of the the Scholar Knights of the Order are usually are 6 in a circle. So if I fall, another will take my place.
Yes.
I say to Belamonte, yeah, I think he's the worst at something, and they sent him. That's what it is. They sent the worst, is what it was.
Yeah.
He's like, you are trying to a knight of your caliber. That would be an insult. It is not to me.
Oh, I didn't mean it. I was talking to my friend here. Sorry.
Yeah, that's quite. It's quite rude of you to eavesdrop, my friend. Like unknightly, I would say.
You are trying to get me into combat because
I don't want
to duel.
I don't.
Duels make sense to you in your petty, hierarchical.
What? Are you over the farmers? Are you over the farmers?
The farmers are there to grow food. It's their job. I am not over the farmers. I am requesting them to do their job.
But you're taking their food from them.
Yes, it was needed because of events that are beyond their humble understandings.
Yeah, they sent the worst.
Yeah.
He's probably a good fighter, though.
Yeah. Here's my thing, right? Do you seriously believe that you're all equally good at everything? Like in your heart, are you like, don't you tell me? I saw you disagree with each other. I know. You know, I know. In your heart, let's just look at me directly in the eye, and night to night, tell me that in your heart, you don't think somebody in that circle is just a complete waste of time. Like, tell me that you're not. Like, if you could, you'd replace them today, and you'd be pretty sure that whoever replaced them would be better than them. Come on.
I think like while we're having like this is while you're traveling, right? So you're like heading east. You're heading east. You are making camp. Half a day's away. And he says, "This is exactly what knights who have not been trained in our scholarship try to do. They try to find a petty imperfection. Are all people the same? No. But in a circle of 6, if I see that one of my siblings is falling short in some way or has any weakness, I challenge that weakness and I make it stronger."
All right.
So you all got the same mom?
He laughs. I think they laugh. They laugh. And he says, "Mom jokes? Really? Mom jokes? That's where we're at?"
Yeah, it was a genuine question. Like, that's just...
You said siblings.
Yeah.
Yes. Comrades. I'm sorry I used a strange word.
No.
Why is there 6? Why not 8?
Yeah.
And I'm not trolling. That's a real question. Why 6?
6 in a circle, no first among them. It is it is a number that makes sense in the way that we train each other to fight.
I see.
So do you all want to tell me where we're really going, since it's clear we're not going to the High Lord?
We're going to the High Lord. We got another thing we got to do first. Then we're going to the High Lord. It's a sure thing.
We were on a quest when we met you. We shall handle that quest and then proceed.
Of course.
So what is the final purpose of the order exactly? There are 6 of you. There's always going to be 6 of you. There's only so many that 6 can do. You can't replace You can't be the future of knighthood if there's only 6 of you.
There will be more groups of 6.
There will be more groups of 6. Wow.
So a circle within a circle kind of thing.
Interconnected circles.
Okay.
Circles that where, yes.
Okay. But what's wrong with 2? Right? Me and Kelvin, we defeated
We're a
the
circle
ogre.
of 2.
We're a circle of 2 and we were good. And now we have 3.
Now you have 6.
Now we have 6. You're right. Oh, wow. Is this your new circle? Are you a new best friend? Think about it.
No. But it is my hope, my genuine hope, that I can show you that this is the way and that you will all set aside your dated practices and take up the scholar knighthood of the order.
Oh, that's something we could do?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But then you'd be a circle of 8.
No. Then we would be a certain new circle of 6. And
Okay.
the old circle that I was in would be gathering new people to complete its circle.
Gotcha.
Right.
All right.
Okay. We're getting this. This is a good communication. I feel, yeah.
It's so sarcastic. You guys are such jerks.
Yeah. Like we both hate each other. You know what I mean? Like that's it's nothing. We're not doing anything to them that they're not doing to us. So, okay. Big question. How does one join your circle, and who do they have to be to join your circle? Are you going to let? You're willing to uplift a farmer into knighthood, or is this purely for other knights?
Why you rolling the dice, Judd?
Because I'm assuming that you're traveling. Like I'm assuming.
Oh no! Okay, yeah.
You know, this is. It's just
yeah. Okay.
Like, what's going on? Why you rolling dice?
Yeah. No. Sorry.
No, we are. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I think he says, just as your knightly tradition does, when we see a knight, when we see someone from another way of life who is worthy, we will absolutely welcome them, without a doubt.
Okay. But then you need 6 other people at the same time, right?
When you saw us, we were 5. That is because we lost one of our members.
So you're actively recruiting.
Yes, we are always looking for the 6.
Can I ask what happened?
Yeah, he says, hold up. And yeah, I think you're like coming over a little hill, and as you come over, there's a shepherd who is wailing, and his flock is butchered all over the hillside.
Wolves?
And there are like crows, feasting on what's left.
Right.
Yeah.
I turn to Kelvin and I go, I say that. I say wolves. What do you think?
I might need a closer look. I turn to our scholar knight, whose name we don't have, and I say, I am Kelwin, scholar knight. We're going to go look at the carnage, if you would accompany us or wait for us.
I will come with you. And he
Wait.
doesn't offer his, and they don't offer their name.
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to ask. Judd, yes. So he gives us no name. Okay. Or they give us no name.
I'm making a creative, weird thing here.
No, it's all right.
Every other group of people in the myths like have names, and
Right.
they don't give names for the Scholar Knights. So I'm gonna like make that a thing of theirs that I think is interesting. That
I
makes
like it.
them, I think, even weirder. I think they don't. Yeah, I think they. Yeah, you can ask them questions about it later. I'm sure you will, and I'm sure it will be obnoxious. So yeah, it'll be good.
We'll do our best.
Yeah. I hope so. Yeah, I think the shepherd is sobbing, and he turns and says, "Knights, thank goodness."
I look for the freshest or the freshest kill.
Yeah, it seems like it was all kind of done at a similar time, right?
All right.
He says, "It was my sheepdogs
that did this."
Yes. Yeah, they slaughtered them and fled.
I spread the innards of the recently dead across the ground.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What does it lead to?
I get to ask a single question.
Cool.
They point you in the direction that would help. So I'm using my Karen casting ability.
Yeah.
But I think it's Kelvin's raw hands, right? I think if he's got gloves on, he takes them off, leaves them on his horse, and walks over and rolls up everything, gets his hands all in there, and spreads things out, reading the innards. I heard what the farmer said, but he's a farmer.
Yeah.
What's your question?
Yeah, I just want to know, what was this the wolves? Are we on the trail of the wolves?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. You are on the trail of the wolves. This was not done by the wolves, but it also was done by the wolves.
No, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I'm totally good with that. Because Kelvin will believe that if everything is everything, the wolves infected the sheepdogs, and the sheepdogs did this.
Yeah.
That's where Kelvin is. You don't have to say yay or nay. I want to give the farmer what he said. I want to honor that. But yeah. I tell Belmonte the wolves are here. The wolves are responsible, is what I say.
Yeah.
It seems that in the presence of wolves, even protectors turn to killers. This is a bad omen. I think we made the right choice chasing after them like this.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn to Scholar Knight. I'm going to be like, Scholar Knight.
You beat me to it. I was going to call him that too.
Is it a part of your order to seek the myths?
Of course, we do not want monsters and fell beasts ravaging the land.
Excellent.
I think we need to see what is going on here.
Okay. All right. Seems we're on the right track. I think we just keep chasing the wolves, Judd.
Cool. Yeah, I think Jay's character knows the direction to go, right? So I think like, or is that what the do the entrails tell you like where to go, Jay, or do they tell you just like they just answer those questions?
So this here says ask a single question. They point you in a
Okay.
direction that would help.
Okay, got it. Yeah. So you head to a direction, and you come to a you come to like a small monastery nearby. And you can hear like yelling and not yelling. But it sounds like people, but it's growling and snarling noises.
Yeah, we
All right.
did hear that these wolves are not just wolves.
That's right. We did hear that. Yes.
And I'm also wary of an ambush. That is how wolves would strike.
Ooh,
That is yes. The seer did say that. Yeah.
nice. Yeah, make a clarity save.
Okay. Nope. Missed that too.
Yeah, I mean, I think you it's a good call, and like that like you feel like they're around somewhere, and you feel like you just haven't found them yet, right?
Yeah.
Like they are smart enough to cover their tracks.
Man. What if we I would love to plan an ambush of our own.
Yeah. What did I didn't ask. What did they slaughter? Was it sheep? Was it his cattle?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was sheep. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a ways ago, right? Because you've been traveling and
Yeah.
and
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need bait.
And I will fling my sword down and take off my armor, and I'll be bait. And maybe Kelvin, maybe the rest of you can hide somewhere appropriate, and we'll draw the wolves out.
All right. Scholar Knight, any thoughts?
Seems smart.
Okay.
And I ask our Seeker Knights to get ready, stay on alert. We got to move fast.
Yeah.
So I think I will. So I think what we do is I tell everyone to prepare for an ambush, and then we just wait. Right? Like I'll light a fire, I'll sit there, and I just kind of they hide, whereas I'm just kind of out in the open. I think that's what I'd like to do. Yeah.
Cool.
Do we want to take a break, Judd? Do you want to take a break while you figure this out?
Yeah. We're past our 9:17, and I could use a couple minutes to think. So I think we will. I'll put up the "Be Right Back." Good call, Thomas. Thank you.
No, I love it when the GM pauses and then they say they need a minute to think. I feel like we're doing something good. We did something good.
No, it was good. I dig this. Cool. Yeah, we'll be back in a few. and we'll see how this trap goes. Cool.
Awesome.
In a bit.
Alrighty.